Going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today I have another science talk. This is called What is Matter? Now, I did a little drawing diagram to show you a little bit of something and give you some definitions, alright? Now, the simple question should be asked is, what is matter? We hear the word all the time. Matter, no, mind over matter, all that stuff. But what is matter? Well, matter simply is an object that occupies a space or an area and possesses rest mass. What that simply means is it possesses rest mass means it's a certain size. That's it. All it is. And there are four states of matter. Now I know during science class in elementary school we all heard about the three states of matter, right? But in actuality there's four states of matter. Okay, you learn about that a little bit when you get into high school chemistry and all that stuff. In physics, you hear about the four states of matter, right? And the four states of matter are simply solid, liquid, gas, and the fourth one, which is plasma. Okay? Now, the three main ones that we all know, we're all familiar with, are the first three: solid, liquid, gas. Okay? And I'm going to read and describe them to you, read and show you essentially what they look like. All right? So, like the hit, here go. Bam. Now, a solid, the first state, or one of the states, retains a shape and density when not confined. All this simply means is the object will keep its shape and form and density without any outside help. For example, like a remote control. This is a solid. It has a shape, it has a density, but there's nothing outside of it keeping it in a certain form. Okay? Alright. Now, here's a little something for you. The word solid. Okay? The word solid. It comes from the Latin word solidus, which means safe. So when something is solid, it is safe. It's considered safe because it's firm, okay, unyielding, right? And the form that I could best give you to describe a solid is ice. You look at ice. Well, when people think of ice, they usually probably think of ice in your freezer, but ice can come in any form. Like a glacier is a big block of ice. Now, that big block of ice doesn't. It has density and it has shape, but there's no outside entity making it that shape. Okay, that's solid. The second is liquid. Liquid conforms to the shape of the container, okay, in which it is held, and it requires defined surfaces in presence of gravity. Now, in order for a liquid to be a liquid, you know, it has liquid conforms, which means liquid will be the shape of whatever you put it in. Okay, whatever. If you put it into a cup, Bruce Lee. You put it into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put it into a pot, it becomes the pot. Simple as that. It becomes what you put it into. Okay, and it requires defined surfaces in the presence of gravity. Okay, what simply means is gravity is always present, always forcing things to bend to its will. But when that liquid is in a container, the force of gravity has no bearing on it. Has no hold on it. The only thing that holds it is the container in which it's in. Okay. And for another history lesson, the word liquid comes from a Latin word again. And it's liquere, and it means be liquid. Okay. Liquid is Latin. It means be liquid. Okay. And the best form I give you is water. Okay. Water is a liquid. No, well, melted ice with liquid water. Water comes different forms, but liquid water. Okay, the kind that flows, the river, creeks, oceans, streams, all that stuff. Okay. Now, other side, we have the third state, gas. Okay, this one's a little more extensive, but you get it. A gas is a gas conforms to the shape of a container in which it is held and acquires, not require. It acquires means it needs something. Well, not even something. It acquires means it gathers something. It acquires a uniform density inside the container, even in the presence of gravity and regardless of the amount of substance in the container. Okay? A gas doesn't have a shape. It's not. It doesn't have a. It doesn't have a sturdy shape. Okay. Now, gas comes from the Greek word. Check this out. The word gas comes from the Greek word chaos. Chaos. Okay. Which means gas. The word chaos means gas. It's pretty cool, huh? And the best form I can give for gas is water vapor. Now, you have natural gases. You have elements that are naturally gas. Like hydrogen is a natural gas. Helium is a natural gas. Then you can take those things. You can take certain objects and turn them into a gas. But you have certain objects that are naturally gas, okay, or gaseous. Now the fourth state, plasma. This is a little more complicated, but I'll bring it to you anyway. Plasma, gaseous. So in other words, plasma is like a different version of gas. So okay, plasma, gaseous mixture of negatively charged electrons. Electrons are the parts of an atom. You get the protons, neutrons, which is the nucleus. Then you have the electrons, which are on the outside of the atom. Okay, and electrons have a negative charge. Okay, protons have a positive charge. Electrons have a negative charge, and the neutrons are neither. They're neutral. That's what we call neutrons. Neutral. Okay, electrons and highly charged positive ions. Ions are when the electrons fly off the atom. Okay, right. Being created by heating a gas or by subjecting gas to a strong electromagnetic field. In a nutshell, plasma is a superheated gas. And what are some examples of a superheated gas? Well, you have lightning strikes. You see, I probably can't see it, but lightning strikes. Also, if you go like, to certain restaurants, they have like the neon signs. That glowing is plasma. It's a superheated gas. Neon is a natural gas that is superheated. Okay, and that makes it glow. And that you see like those signs on restaurants and buildings and stuff. That's what that is. Okay. Now, plasma has a Greek and Latin origin. From the Greek and Latin, plasein means to shape or mold. Okay? So, that's my description of the four states of matter. We all know about the three states, but I want to give you a little extra something and give you the origins of the words so you can know where they came from. You can look them up yourself, all on the internet. So, when you look around the world, looking at the universe, all the universe is basically one of the four states of matter: solid, liquid, gas, plasma. You are a solid, obviously. This camera I'm using is a solid. Okay. The water you drink and the soda you drink is a liquid. The gas that come out your body is a gas, which should be fun. And a plasma is, you see a lightning strike, the lightning that comes down, that's a plasma. It's a superheated gas. Okay? So, just want to drop that on y'all one time. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope y'all like my little diagram. Alright? Share this video. The more you share, the more you educate folks on this thing. So, catch you all later. Peace.